Production singers, we have Jeremy and the fantastic Paula. Also, keep that applause going for Mr. Mike Silva and the Liberty Orchestra. And a very good evening, welcome one and all. How's everyone doing tonight? All right, that is certainly great to hear, but I just want to remind you of a few things. Now, as soon as you stepped on board this beautiful 110,000-ton luxury liner, the Carnival Liberty, you should realize that you are now officially on vacation. Because for the next 6 days, you will not have to cook a meal. You're not going to have to clean any dishes. You're not going to have to make any beds. And most importantly, you will not have to sit in any traffic. You are now officially on vacation. So one more time, Carnival Liberty, how do you feel? That's exactly what we like to hear, and it's exactly the type of energy we like to have in the lounge. And welcome into the Venetian Palace. This is going to be entertainment central over the next 6 days. We have some wonderful shows planned for you. We also have some great groups that are on board this week. So we do want to welcome everybody to a fantastic 6-day adventure. Are you all ready to have a great cruise? All right, now I'm going to share with you a little bit about what you can expect over the next 6 days, but first I just kind of want to introduce myself. As Jeremy said, my name is Todd, and I do have the privilege of being your cruise director over the next 6 days, and I come from Los Angeles, California. Do we have any Californians out there? All right, let me try this. I was born in Norristown, right outside of Philadelphia. I grew up in Annapolis, Maryland, and I went to college in Greensboro, North Carolina. Do we have anybody from the East Coast? All right, the reason I'm asking is because I actually checked the manifest before sailing today, and we are represented by 49 of the United States on this cruise. Also, folks from all over the world. So I want to try this right now. Let's have a little bit of an icebreaker. How many folks, once again, are from the East Coast? Anybody from the northern states? Anybody from the Midwest? Anybody from the West Coast? Let's see, do we have the Southwest? Anybody from the South? Do me a favor, on the count of 3, yell out exactly where you are from. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mike, did you get all that? Absolutely. Well, now we're best friends. They broke the ice. I know exactly where all of you are from now, so please come on up to me during the course of the next 6 days, because that's my favorite thing to do, is to meet people. Let me know who you are, where you're from, if you're having a great time, who you're sailing with, because as I did mention, that's my favorite, actually that's a fib. That's my second favorite thing to do. My first favorite thing to do is to people watch. Do we have any people watchers out there? All right, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and I have a confession to make. When you came on board this beautiful ship today, I was sitting in the atrium and I was people watching. I like to kind of sit out there and get a feel for everybody that is coming on the ship, and I do need to say that I was quite impressed. But I also noticed one thing: no matter what age, no matter what gender, everybody walked on, you looked up at the atrium, and everybody turned into Forrest Gump. It's a big boat. And it is. How many folks have gotten lost so far? All right, a few of you. The good news is, by the end of the cruise, you will know this ship like the back of your hand. The bad news, that usually takes 5.5 days to accomplish, so go out there and get lost. That's what it's all about. Now, I need to find out how many folks are from outside of the U.S. Do we have anybody from outside of the U.S.? Wow. Well, it's certainly great to have you here as well. Now, we do have 1,200 team members that are here on board waiting to serve your every need and to make sure that this vacation exceeds all of your expectations. Those 1,200 team members are from over 70 different countries. So get to know your team waiters, get to know your room stewardess, because they all have some fantastic stories. And as I said, we are all here to make sure that you have a great time. Now, I need to find out, where are all my first-time guests? By round of applause, where are my first-time guests? Welcome on board. Where are all my repeat guests? Show them how it should sound. All right, first-time guests, those are the folks that you want to follow around for the next 6 days. They're going to know where all the hot spots are. They usually know all about the great ports that we're going to be visiting, and they know the things about ship secrets, such as the disco is open each and every night until the early hours of the morning. We have some great parties that we're planning on throwing for you. Also, the hidden locations, such as the Jazz Lounge and the Cigar Bar. We have a great piano bar here on board, and one of the best bands on the 7 Seas. Their name is Music Society. 4 guys from the Philippines. They sound like an absolute music jukebox. Not only that, we have a absolutely fantastic restaurant that is located on deck 10, the middle of the ship. It is called Harry's Supper Club, and this is a 6-star dining establishment. So if you are here with anybody special, you're celebrating anything, you definitely want to make a reservation. You need to try this place out. There is a nominal fee. It's $30 per person, but I guarantee out of the service that you are going to receive, the quality of the food, it is absolutely gorgeous. You will not find a meal anywhere in the world like this for under $100. So go out there and have some fun. Enjoy all of the wonderful things that the Carnival Liberty has to offer, especially that huge big screen TV up on Lido Deck. Have you seen this yet? We're going to be having some video concerts under the stars. We're going to be, basically showcasing a lot of our different activities because we have some fantastic activities over the course of the next 6 days. Some things like, well, the men's hairy chess contest. And we'll be telling you about that a little bit later. One of my favorite activities, the newlywed, not so newlywed game. Do we have any newlyweds on board? Any honeymoon couples? All right, like 3 or 4, congratulations. I checked the manifest, Mike. We have 58 honeymoon couples sailing with us this week. 4 made it to the show. Wonder where the rest of them are. And the ones that made it here, thanks for taking a rest. All right, now, the newlywed game is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be held up on Lido Deck, and we're actually going to have it out on the big screen. And I'm going to take 3 couples. I need the newest married couple, a couple that was married for, let's say, 25 to 30 years, and a couple that was married for 600-700 years. We're going to ask them questions and find out all about. We want to know which couple knows each other the best, and it's always a lot of fun and absolute laughter. Now, please do come on out and see all of the great things that we do have for you to experience. Now, I need to find out. I've asked for let's find this out right now. How many folks out there are either married or you're in love, you're with a couple, you're just here celebrating it with somebody special? How many folks out there? A couple? We're going to make this a very special and romantic occasion for you. Now, how many single people do we have out there? Any single people? All right, not as many, but they sounded a lot happier. For the single people, tonight at midnight in the Tapestry, which is located on deck 4 midship. As soon as you walk through the casino, just take those stairs down 1 deck. We are going to have a speed dating tonight so that you get a chance to meet some of the other singles on board. And of course, some of the hot spots for the singles, as I did mention, the piano bar, the disco. Go out there and have some fun. But right now, what I would like to do, before I start telling you about some of the things that you can expect over the course of the next 6 days, is to give it a little advice to the first-time guest. Because, well, this basically just helps you get into your cruise a little bit more. The very first thing that I can say that is going to be noticeable from being on land is something that you need to acquire, and that usually takes a day and a half or so, and it's called your sea legs. The reason I'm saying this is because of, well, natural ocean conditions and wind conditions. Every once in a while, the ship will have the tendency to list or lean. And because it does this, do not feel embarrassed if you're walking down the hall and you happen to give it one of these. Everybody's doing it, all right? There's a strange phenomenon actually here on board. The more you drink, the straighter you walk. We haven't figured it out yet. Try it. You're going to see a guy at 3 in the morning with a beard doing the moonwalk right down Promenade. It's very exciting. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have, a couple different things going on. For all the first-time guests, I know exactly where you were staying because all I need to do is walk down the hallways and listen for the screams, because I guarantee you will scream the very first time you use a certain device in your room. Does anybody want to take a guess what that is? The toilet, yes. And I feel I need to take a moment out just to talk about this, just to let you know. Now, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I just want to give you a little bit of advice. These things are very, very powerful, right? I don't know if you've had a chance to use it yet, but if you haven't, well, be prepared. You're going to hit the button, you're going to hear, and you jump up, you're running around, you don't know what just happened. Here's the key thing. You do not want to be seated when you hit that button. You will stand up, you're going to have a big red ring around your butt. You're going to look like a baboon at the zoo, right? So be very, very quick about this. And the reason I am talking about it is because Carnival is brilliant with their thinking. They're actually getting so technologically advanced that they have a method behind their madness as far as the toilet system goes, because we have a brand new ship coming out in the spring of 2007. It's going to be called the Carnival Freedom. And the Carnival Freedom will be pleased to announce that it's using its toilet systems as a transportation device. Now, what's going to happen is you're just going to go into your bathroom, sit down. There's going to be a panel right there on the wall. So you want to go to the dining room, you just hit the button, it just sucks you down, pops you up, you're ready to eat. Cruisin' Jetson style. That is always fantastic. Now, we have some great ports that we are going to. Of course, tomorrow morning, bright and early, when you wake up, we are going to be in the beautiful Freeport, Bahamas. Has anybody ever been to the Bahamas? All right. We have a great day planned for you. Please be back on board by 2:30 as the ship will sail at 3. Tomorrow night is our formal night here on board. And what that means is you are incredible captain. By the way, you have the friendliest captain on the 7 seas, Alessandro Galato, absolutely wonderful man. He is going to be throwing a welcome aboard cocktail party for everybody. And this means tomorrow night he will be buying all the drinks. So you want to make sure that you come on out and have some fun. After that, we are pleased to announce on this stage, right here in this lounge, the first of our 2 Las Vegas-style Broadway production shows. Now, I say this because we are going to bring back the singers, the dancers, of course, the orchestra. We have over $1 million of lights, production, sets. It is an incredible show. Tomorrow is called Wonderful World, and we're going to take you on basically a tour of all the great places, show you the cultures and some of the dances that you will recognize from all over the places that you would like to travel, or perhaps you have traveled. So please do come on in and do that. Then after that, we of course have one of our all-star comedians that will be performing an R-rated adult midnight show for you. We have some great comedians here on board. We also have a ventriloquist that's going to be coming up a little bit later in the cruise, some wonderful musicians, and as I said, we have a couple great production shows for you. So please do come on into the lounge and take advantage of all of the great Carnival entertainment that we have to offer. What happens as soon as we leave Freeport, as I said, we're going to have our formal night, and then the next day is going to be our first fun day at sea, where we have jam-packed it with activities for you to get involved in. Also, that night, we are going to be throwing the biggest party on the 7 seas, and we hope that everybody comes out and joins us. What we have done this cruise is we have divided everybody into one of 3 colors. Now, I need to find out, is anybody on the red team? Wow. Is anybody on the blue team? Is anybody on the white team? How many people have no idea what I'm talking about right now? The next time you're in a dining room, ask your team waiters, ask your maitre d'. Depending on where you are seated in either dining room, we have divided you into one of 3 teams. The reason that we do this, every time you participate in bingos or activities from here on out, we are going to give points to your Carnival Color team. Then we're going to calculate those points throughout the course of the cruise, and we are going to announce our winner on the very last day. Not only that, but Tuesday night, we have put together the biggest lounge crawl / deck party that you've ever seen. We've combined what we do for New Year's and our Mardi Gras parties here on board, so it's definitely a celebration that you do not want to miss. Of course, on Wednesday, we have the beautiful port of Grand Cayman. Has anybody ever been to Grand Cayman? Some great things to do. And then on Thursday, we're going to have the beautiful port of Costa Maya. Now, I'm going to backtrack the Grand Cayman for just a moment, and it kind of ties in a little bit of what I was talking about before. Grand Cayman, there's a brand new place that they just finished constructing, and it's a very popular place. They have them in a lot of other ports. A place you might have heard of before. It is called Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. Is anybody familiar with this? All right. It's very, very popular to go, especially after you go out on all your great tours or you go shopping. Everybody stops in there for a drink. And they have a couple specialty drinks. They have, of course, the margarita that is either served in this huge yard, right? Or they have this specialty fish bowl. Now, this thing is 64 ounces, and it's meant to serve 3 or 4 people. It's made with gold tequila. So what's going to happen is, I just want to warn you, you drink one of these, half of your face will go numb. You drink 2, and you're going to try to swim back to the ship. It's very embarrassing for everybody. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this is there was these 2 ladies that were sailing with us a little while ago, and they basically went out and they had a great time in Grand Cayman. They were both single. They were both in their mid-30s. They were 2 school teachers. Do we have any school teachers in the lounge? All right, I love school teachers, and I needed to mention it. The reason why is when you were working, when you were at your job, you were some of the most professional people that I have ever met. However, as soon as you were on vacation, it is like your alter ego takes over and you become rock stars. It is great to see. These teachers were out, they were on this wonderful tour, they stopped by Margaritaville, and they had 3 of these drinks apiece. Some of you are getting way ahead of me. All right. They came back to the ship. Now, Wednesday night, we are going to have the guest talent show. So you are going to be the ones that are up here on stage entertaining, and we cannot wait to see how many guests out there have beautiful voices, the dances, all the great things that the talent show does have to offer. These girls are getting excited about coming and cheering on their fellow guests in the talent show, so they are in their room getting ready. Well, one of them is sitting on the bed, watching TV, waiting her turn. The other one is in the restroom, freshening up. Well, it's 3-4 days into the cruise, right? She feels very comfortable on the toilet at this point. She's had a few drinks in her, so she's not really thinking. She finishes her business, she turns around, she hits the button to flush the toilet, which is fine. The only problem was she forgot to leave a little gap in between her legs for the air to get through. So she hits the toilet, and all of a sudden she is suction to the toilet. This poor lady now, with a few drinks in her, she starts to panic. She doesn't know what to do, so she calls out to her friend for help. Her friend doesn't know whether to laugh or to cry, so she picks up the phone and calls the purser's information desk. The pursers call the captain calls the hotel director calls me. I called the plumber because it's a plumbing problem, right? Well, the lady hangs up the phone and realizes she has just called the cavalry to come and see her friend sitting half naked on the toilet. So now she feels extra embarrassed, so she's walking around the room looking for things, and she spies a baseball cap. She picks it up, she opens the bathroom door, tosses it to her friend, she puts it right there, they are set. 5 minutes later, there's a knock on the door. She opens it up. Here comes the captain, a hotel director. I'm trying to get a peek. The plumber pushes us all out of the way, assesses the situation, and says, well, I can save the lady, but the man wearing a hat, he's a goner. It's too late. He's... You should see the way the band's looking at me right now. I just wasted 5 minutes of your life, didn't I? I apologize. Well, whatever you do, folks, we are here to make sure that you have fun. And whether you like to get involved in all the different activities or just find a nice little nook or cranny in the corner and just relax, read a book, we have a great internet cafe here on board. We are here to make sure that this is a wonderful vacation for you. And of course, once again, if there's anything that I can do to make this a little bit happier, please feel free to let me know. We have some wonderful surprises that are going to happen throughout the week as well. But right now, what I would like to do is I want to make a few of you the stars of tonight's show, because this is going to set the tone for the entire week. I want to make sure that everybody is ready to get involved, everybody's ready to have fun, because that's what sailing carnival style is all about. But to do this, I'm first going to introduce you to a few of the folks that you're going to see all around the ship. Now, being your cruise director, I put together some great activities. Actually, we have over 350 events and activities that are planned over the next 6 days. There's no way that I can possibly be everywhere and do everything myself, so I have a wonderful team that helps me, and their official title, your social host, your assistant cruise director, and your Club O2 director, I like to call them the Carnival Liberty Fun Patrol. So right now, they're going to come on out and tell you all what you can expect. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Liberty Fun Patrol.
Tonight. I'm Lauren, one of your social hosts on board. I'm all the way from Canada. I'd like to tell you about one of my favorite activities on board the ship. It is called Battle of the Sexes. Oh yes, this is where we're going to put the ladies on one side, the men on the other side, and we're going to be battling it out for the more intelligent sex. Men, I gotta warn you, you're going to want to come with your thinking caps on. The ladies have took it 6 cruises in a row. I kid you not, 6 cruises in a row, ladies. Well done. Ladies, the thing you're going to find about this is you're going to find that men seem to be a little bit like lava lamps. They're fun to look at, but they're not that bright. So with that, guys, I'll see you around at Battle of the Sexes and around the ship, and I'll pass you on to the lovely Sean.
Good evening, everyone. I come to you from the city of 250 streets called Peachtree, and of course the Braves. I'm all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, and my name is Sean. Hell yes, get her done. And I'm here to tell you about naked bungee jumping that's going to be off the funnel. It's going to be halfway through the week. I'm just kidding, don't worry about it. But what I am going to tell you about is I am here to test your mind all week long. All week long, we're going to have a variety of trivias. So make sure and check those capers out. We're going to have sports trivia for you sports fiends, 60s trivia. We're going to have general trivia. We're having trivia all week long. So make sure and check that out, and I'll see you there. And I'm going to pass you on to Michelle.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle and I come all the way from England, London, or I should say London, England. All right, who likes to get wet? All right, I do. Who wants to come to the pool games? All right, we have synchronized swimming, we have pool Olympics. Make sure tomorrow is the first day. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be up there getting wet. So I'm gonna pass you over to Dan.
Well, welcome on board. My name is Dan Plulak, and I am the Club O2 director here on board the Liberty. I come from Fort Myers, Florida. Woo! Yeah. And my job is a little different. I deal with the 15 to 17-year-old teenagers here on board the ship. And you can come check out some of the activities I have in our club called Without Batteries on Deck 5. And I'll pass you on to Butch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Butch. I am your assistant cruise director on board, and I am proud to be from the beautiful state of Minnesota. It's good. It's cold there right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who meet me this cruise will find out something very special about me, and that is I love to dance. Who loves to dance out there? Lots of cheers, lots of clapping, but I want to find out who out there, scream, clap, cheer, if you can't dance. Lots of people. Well, I love to dance so much that 2 times during your cruise, I'm going to be teaching a series of line dance classes. And I'm going to be teaching those in the Hot and Cool Dance Club. We're going to get started tomorrow at 3:30 as I take you back to the days of disco. 3:30, we'll be sailing away from Freeport, Bahamas in the Hot and Cool Dance Club. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. And now back to the boss man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please one more time, put your hands together for the Carnival Liberty Fun Patrol. Now we're going to have everybody go back to work because there's lots of things that are going on currently, but we are going to ask for Butch and Lauren to stick around and assist us as we start getting you involved. Now before we do that, I just want to let you know one of the activities that was not mentioned up here on stage and something I want to get everybody excited about is our newest activity, or newest game show, if you will, here on board Carnival Cruise Lines, and it is called Deal or No Deal. So keep your eyes open in the capers for that, as we are going to have a lot of fun one night. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you can help me out throughout the course of the cruise, I do have a trademark, if you will. One of my favorite places in the entire world is a place called Hawaii. Has anybody ever been there? What I love about Hawaii is the spirit of the people. They call it the spirit of aloha. And one of the things I did notice is the way that everybody bonds. Now, I'm going to try to bring that feeling of love here on board the ship. I want to create a huge family environment and a family experience for the next 6 days. When you come back on the ship, I'm going to say welcome home. And what I hope that you would do for me is when I'm walking around the ship, if you see me, instead of waving this week, give me that little hang loose symbol. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, right? Create a fist, stick out your thumb and your pinky, and just give it a little wave. It's called the shaka, S-H-A-K-A. And I hope everybody is doing that tomorrow night, especially when you get a chance to meet the captain and all the senior officers. So come on out and have some fun. Speaking of fun, right now, we are going to get you involved. Patrick, is there any way that I can get some house lights? Because I am going to be looking for 8 happy people. I'm looking for 8 people that want to become the stars of the show, because everybody will know who you are after tonight. We're going to pull you up on stage to have a little bit of fun with us. I'm looking for people that are walking out of the lounge. I'm looking for people actually that jump up and wave their arms, that like the volunteer. I'm also going to be looking for people that are looking down, that are looking around, that pretend that they're invisible. So right now, Mike, if I can get some happy music, it's time to go out and find 4 guys and 4 girls. You need to be over the age of 21, as we have some great prizes. Uh-oh. Sir, will you help me tonight? Will you help me? Will you come up on stage? I need you. You look great. What's that? Right up on stage. Butch will help you out. All right. All right. This guy just picked you up, so you look like fun to me. Come on up here, my dear. There we are. You have a nice boyfriend. Watch your step, darling. All right. Where are my happy people? Who am I looking for? She's pointing towards you, my dear. Come on up here. Hello. Very nice to see you. Can I borrow her, sir? You don't mind? Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? Would you like to come up and join us? Come on up here, sir. There you go. All right. We're going to send you guys up there. Do we have any people back here? Oh, we look like some fun. I love people that point to other people. Come on up here and join me, my dear. Come on up here. That's what you get for pointing to somebody else. All right. Right now we have 3 ladies. You can make your way up to the stage. We need a couple more guys. I'm looking for trouble. Where are the guys that like to cause trouble? This guy right here, you think? Sir, you have just been volunteered. How you doing? Come on up, hop up on stage. All right, 1 more lady and 1 more guy. Here we go. Somebody loves you so much. Come on up here. Come on. You're gonna love it. Absolutely. All right, 1 more gentleman. 1 more gentleman. Who wants to be a star of the show? This guy in the green. Come on up here, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please give all of your fellow guests a huge round of applause. How you doing, sir? Now, I said a huge round of applause because they're up here and you're not. They saved you. How about a huge round of applause for your fellow guest? Now, a lot of you are wondering, all right, we came in to see a show, and right now we are the show. So I do want to say that we certainly appreciate you coming up here and being great sports, and we'll let you know what you've gotten yourselves into in just a little bit. But right now, I want to make sure that everybody feels as comfortable as possible, because we are a family here, and also, more importantly, you are going to be the stars of the next 6 days. Everybody will know who you are when you walk around, especially dressed like this, sir. I need to find out this story. How are you doing? Come on up here. You're dressed conservative tonight. Tomorrow night will be different. All right, what is your name, sir?
Huh?
Your name?
Harry.
Harry. That's a great name. What's your last name, Harry?
Stahlhammer.
Stahlhammer.
I'm a Holocaust survivor, yes.
All right, this is Harry. Now, Harry, where are you from?
I'm from where? I'm born from the, I come from the, I would say,
Do you have it written on your wrist there?
this is my telephone number.
That's your telephone number.
I came from heaven.
You came from heaven. This is going to be an interesting show. All right.
Maybe I come from hell.
Make up your mind, Harry. No. Where do you come from?
Huh? Poland.
Where do you live now?
I live in Central Village, Boca Raton.
In Boca Raton. Well, it's great to have you here. All right. Now, did you feel did you hear the applause?
I'm going to be 85 years old.
85 years old. You look fantastic. Absolutely, I think so. Now, when you said Florida, did you hear the applause?
Well, yes, a lot of people know me over here from my costumes.
Okay. Did you feel the love? What I'm getting at is what I would like to do for the next 6 days is put a rule into effect, something called a 30,000-mile rule. When you get a chance to meet one of your fellow guests, whether it be up here on stage, up on Lido Deck, or walking around the ship, and you find out who they are, you're also going to find out where they're from. If that location is within 30,000 miles of your front doorstep, I need you to yell, shout, and cheer like they're your next door neighbor. So let's try this one more time. Which state are you from, Harry?
State Poland, Krasnik. It's a small little town.
That works too. Poland, everybody. Originally Poland, now you're from Boca Raton, Florida.
Boca Raton. I retired when I was 45.
You retired when you were 45, so you've been living a great life ever since.
I didn't wait until I dropped. I didn't want to wait until I dropped dead, so I better get my money and enjoy myself because I was still alive. I didn't believe it that I'm going to survive. I'm over here. This is just a dream. So,
Now, we heard you correctly. You said you're a Holocaust survivor, correct?
that's right.
God bless you. God bless you. It's great to have you here. Who are you sailing with? Who are you here with?
Who?
Who are you here with? Anybody special?
Oh, yeah, I got a very sweet girlfriend, Hilda. She's right on the front.
A girlfriend?
Huh?
She your girlfriend?
She's a little bit more than a girlfriend.
Are you married?
Huh?
Are you married?
Well, I was married. I was married 35 years. My wife died in Central Village, Boca Raton, and I was the driver, and she is... somebody did not stop on the side, and unfortunately, she's in heaven. And I'm in life. So I'm newborn, and I'm happy to announce that I'm a newborn. My name is Harry Stahlhammer, and I'm born in the lucky star. That's all I can tell you. And there's my girlfriend.
Why don't you interview me? You can interview me. So this is Hilda.
Yeah, that's Hilda.
And how long have you and Hilda been together?
Huh?
How long have you and Hilda been together?
Me and Hilda for 3 years. But unfortunately, we are for 3 years, we are married. But when it comes to sex life, it doesn't work out.
No, we've heard quite enough, Harry. Go on, I'll hold the mic.
Well, anytime when I want to make love, she has a headache.
You are brilliant. Thank you very much for coming on up. Go ahead and have a seat. We're going to have some fun with Harry, I'd imagine, so. You're a very special woman. She's crying. She's crying. She is. She's very happy, very proud. How are you, my dear? Come on up here. Now you were sitting with a guy that when I asked for volunteers, he actually picked you up above his head and spun you around. Who do you happen to be sailing with this cruise?
My boyfriend, Tim, and his parents.
Oh, that's his parents. All right. So he's your boyfriend. How long have you been dating?
A little over 3 years.
A little over 3 years. Well, he must make a lot of money. What does he do? It's Tim, right?
Tim.
Yeah. Does he have a good job?
Yes.
No, I was going to say, in order to afford 2 different cabins. Absolutely. Now, what is your name, my dear?
Mia.
Mia. And where are you from?
Oregon.
From Oregon. Mia from Oregon. Excellent. And you have been dating Tim. He hasn't popped the question yet?
No, not yet.
Do you want him to?
Mom's nodding yes.
The mom's nodding yes. All right. So this is Tim's parents, right?
Yes.
Mom and Dad, you approve? She's a lovely, yeah. And so you're trying to coax your son. He's just sitting there hiding behind a camera right now. That's all right. I think you're very attractive.
Why, thank you.
You're very welcome. And you know what? Sometimes if you wait too long, you happen to lose some good things. Does Tim like? No, I got to see Tim. How big? Can you stand up? Before I go any further, I just want to see how big you are. All right. No. Who are you people? Am I on candid camera? Does Tim have a sense of humor? Obviously he does. Do you like jokes?
Yeah.
Tim's gonna love this one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tim.
Tim who?
Atta girl, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mia. Thank you very much. Thanks for being a good sport. It's great to have you here on the cruise. Hello there, sir. How are you? Hop on up here. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, and where are you from, Chris?
Huntsville, Alabama.
From Alabama. Chris, what do you do in Alabama?
I work for a beverage company.
You work for a beverage company. Excellent. Do you drink a lot or?
No, sir. No,
No, you just deliver it.
just delivered.
Excellent. Now, who are you here on the cruise with?
My girlfriend and her parents.
Your girlfriend. This happens to be a theme this week, I guess. Now, how long have you been dating your girlfriend?
4 months.
For 4 months. All right, so this is a new thing. And the parents invited you on the cruise, or?
She did.
She did. All right, are the parents happy about that? Where are the parents? There they are. Do you approve of them? Are you staying in the same room? Are they next door? Dad's gonna have a glass up to the wall the entire night tonight. I just want you to know that. Now I need to find out, have you ever been on a cruise before?
It's the first one.
This is your first one. Well, we hope you have an absolutely wonderful time. Anything you're looking forward to doing?
Everything.
Everything. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much. Hello there, darling. You are absolutely gorgeous.
What?
You just called me your sweetheart.
That's right, why not?
Yeah, right. No. I just thought it fit in with the show. Watch your hands. All right, now, what's your name?
My name is Mattie Klarman.
Maddie.
M-A-T-I.
M-A-T-I, Maddie.
K-L-A-R-M-A-N.
And thus concludes the spelling lesson. Maddie Klarman.
Right.
And where are you from, Maddie?
Basically, Brooklyn, New York.
From Brooklyn, New York. What are you, a rock set?
Almost.
Almost, yeah. You're just kicking it out there. You like to dance?
No, I love to dance.
Oh, all right. Well, we got some great.
Now I live in Boca.
Now you live in Boca. Do you know this guy?
I'm Harry's neighbor.
You're Harry's neighbor. You're all crazy there. Looks like you just scored a touchdown. Bless your heart, Maddie. Thank you. And now, who are you sailing with? Who are you here on the cruise with?
I'm here with my friend. I'm here with lots of friends. We came with the Ainsley group of Century Village, Boca Raton, and
Oh, you brought the whole community with you? Oh, everybody, head for a lifeboat.
108 people from Century Village. Yay, Century Village! Yay! Woo!
I like that little woo when you were done. Thank you very much. It is very nice to meet you. Hello there, sir. I got you. How you doing?
Upset me. She's my lady friend.
She's your... So I asked who she was sailing with, and she left you out.
Oh, absolutely. She left me out. Take it to her. You lost the right tonight.
Is this community full of stand-up comedians? It's open mic night. And
Ship.
absolutely. Now, what's your name, sir?
My name is Louis.
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 Are you serious?
Louis. Lews.
I told you we were all crazy, but you can call him by his first name.
So call him Louis. And what do you do, Louis?
Retired. I live in Century Village.
So do you have any hobbies?
Well, she's a big hobby.
I would love to see what's in the water that you are drinking. It comes out of the tap blue, if you know what I mean. All right. Harry started it. I know. You are a lot of fun. This is going to be a great cruise. I can already tell. You're looking like, Hello there, darling. How are you? That is a huge ring on your finger. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What is your name?
Loretta Kate,
Loretta. And where are you from, Loretta?
originally from Birmingham, Alabama, but I've been living in Florida now for the last 7 years.
Excellent. Orlando. Perfect. All right. Now, who are you here with?
My husband, Lorenzo Cates, and two of my very dear friends, what's her name, Betty?
Two of my closest friends. What's her name?
I have so many friends, but she's one of my very best friends.
We can tell.
And her son, and his name is Sherwood.
Sherwood. All right. And then you just say, hey, Sherwood, and Sherwood's mom.
Sherwood's mother is Betty.
It's Betty. All right. There you go. Now, are you celebrating anything special on the cruise?
Well, no, we're taking a break
Taking a break from
from the work,
from work. All right.
from the ministry. We are ministers.
Well, excellent. And thank you. And you're just celebrating life here on board, and it's great to have you. And thanks for being a good sport. All right. How you doing today, sir? There was lots of people pointing you out. Who are you here with?
My brother Aaron and his fiancee Allison.
Okay, so you... Allison, you have a very deep voice. So you're here with your brother and his fiancee.
That's right. We got separate rooms though.
Yeah. This is like the Jerry Springer show. Now, are you single?
I am.
You are single. All right. Any single ladies out there? Sucks to be you, dude. No, there's a couple. A couple said, all right, now tonight we're going to have our fast friends or our speed dating that takes place, and also just come on out and we'll have some fun. Now, where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
From Toronto, Canada. Excellent. Yeah, we have a lot of Canadians on board. Wow. Oh, this is hot. This is going to be a great cruise. All right. And have you ever sailed before?
I have not.
What are you looking forward to doing the most?
Everything.
Everything. Well, we can certainly provide that for you. Thank you very much. What a great sport. And hello there, darling. How are you? Last but not least, you're lovely. What's your name?
Natalie,
Natalie. And where are you from, Natalie?
Quebec, Canada.
From Quebec, Canada. All right, let's try this. How many Canadians are in the lounge? How many Americans are in the lounge? It's like half and half. This is going to be great. All right. The neighbors are going to have so much fun. Now, we need to find out, what exactly do you do?
For a living?
Yeah. You don't know.
I'm a regional vice president with Primerica.
Oh, excellent. All right. You're in corporate America, or corporate Canada. You're a vice president for?
Primerica, which is a member of Citigroup.
Excellent. No, that's what I'm saying. You're a big wig in the corporate world. And who are you sailing with? Who are you here on the cruise with?
Steve, my husband.
Steve, your husband. Did you pay?
No, he did.
Ooh, all right. How long have you and Steve been together?
6 years.
6 years, and it's just the two of you?
Yeah.
On the cruise? And what are you looking forward to? Is this your first time sailing?
No, third.
Your third time sailing. All on Carnival?
One on Costa and the second time on Carnival.
Okay, so it's your second real cruise. It's great to have you here. I'm just kidding. We love Costa. It's part of our family. Now, we want to know, what are you looking forward to doing the most?
Who am I looking?
No, not who are you looking. Stay away, Harry. What are you looking? Are you like the ports of call, or the activities, or sleeping, or eating?
Just being on the ship.
Just being on the ship. All right. Well, now you're a star, and everyone's going to know you. And thank you very much for being a great sport. Once again, a huge round of applause for all of your fellow guests. This is going to be a treat. I am actually afraid to do the next part of this show, but we're going to see how this works. The reason that I have brought you all up here on stage is because we wanted to do a little icebreaker on the very first night. And it's a great way for people to kind of get in a great mood about what they can expect the next 6 days. And it's also a nice way to meet people, right? It's a little bit of an icebreaker that Carnival started as a tradition. It's actually become world famous, and perhaps if you've sailed before, you've seen it. And it is called the Spoons Game. Now, on both sides, we have two teams that we have divided them in. We have a spoon attached to a very long piece of string. And all we're going to be doing in a moment is we're going to have a race. And what's going to happen is you're going to take this spoon in your hand, and when I say go, and when you hear Mike and the orchestra start playing, you're just going to be passing this spoon down to all of your team members, all right? Now, the goal of it is to be the first one to get the spoon from point A all the way down to point B, and we have some great prizes for you. So before I tell you any more, I'm going to separate you into the two teams as we have just done. This is going to be Team A. This is Lauren's team. This is Team B. This is going to be Butch's team. I also need to separate the audience as well. I'm going to cut the lounge in half. Everybody on this side, whether you have friends or family on one side or the other, everyone over here is going to be supporting Team A. Everyone over here is going to be supporting Team B. Now, I know that you're looking at me going, Todd, that's a little simple. We can't just hand the spoon to each other. And I wouldn't make you do that, of course, because this is the fun ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this spoon go on a little bit of a journey. When I say go, you're going to take the spoon and you are just going to put it down your top. That's actually a full piece, isn't it? You're just going to drop the spoon all the way down. Drop this. I am serious. Drop the spoon all. Drop the spoon all the way down. There you go. What you're going to do is you're going to take it, you're just going to drop it down your pants. Drop it down your pants right there. You're going to take it out and just pop it right down your shirt. It's going to come out your midriff, and you're just going to, thanks for wearing tight jeans for us. Lewis. All right. Just going to take that spoon and go all the way down your pants. There you go. Excellent. All right. That's going to be on Team A. Sorry, Lauren. This side. It's going to be a treat. Harry, you're going to take the spoon and you're going to drop it right down those pants. Please keep your pants on, Harry. That's all I'm asking. Just drop it right down there. It's going to come out. You're going to take the spoon. Who's the lucky little spoon there, Tim? Right down your top. Right down your top. It's going to come out here. You're just going to drop it right down your pants. And hello. You're already ready, aren't you? Yeah, right through there. There you go. Now, I do have some advice to give. This is a race, and you want to work together as a team. You want to go as quickly as possible. For example, say it goes down your dress, it hops down your shorts, it goes down your shirt. It is making its way halfway down your leg, and it gets stuck. You're on his team, and you want to win. What are you going to do? Loretta, what are you going to do? No, you got to get down and reach up, grab it. What are you doing? You're just... Wow. On the other note, that's why I separated the two of you. On the other note, it flies down your pants, gets down your shirt, goes down your pants, it comes down here, you look over at Lewis, and he's still struggling, so you realize that your team just won. Don't grab it and go, woohoo, because it won't be Victoria's Secret anymore. Just let it lay there. There you go. Just let it hang, and then the audience is going to go absolutely nuts. It's all right. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. How many folks out there think Team A is going to win? Team A. How many think Team B is going to win? Team B. Oh, this is going to be fun to find out. Here we go. On your marks, get set, go! Keep pulling the slack. Pull the slack. You go get him, Harry. Wow. Keep pulling the slack. There you go. Help him out, Mia. She's got it. Down your pants. There you go. It's gonna be close. He's taking his pants off. He's taking the pants off. I wish you had a camera. What? Whoa. Are you seeing? Are you seeing your man right now? He is. Excuse. I feel like I'm a showgirl with 2 spoon tassels. Oh, well, keep it down there. Put it back down there. Your pants are already. What are you doing? No, keep it down. Keep it down. All right. I am so gonna need therapy after this. That was very, very close. You both did a wonderful job, but I'm not quite sure which team won. How many think it was Team A? How many think it was Team B? All right, Team A, you did a wonderful job, Lewis, and actually I've never seen it fly down jeans as fast as you did. So, you all happened to barely edge that one out. You were the winners. Congratulations to the first round. However, we are gonna give you all a chance to make those points up. Right? Because we have a second half of the race, obviously. We cannot leave you like this. So the second half of the race is going to be called Take the Spoon Out. Now that will take place tomorrow at 4:30. We'll see you then. No. We are going to do that right now, but I do need, and I apologize for turning my back to you for just one moment, but I have some very important advice to give to the gentlemen. Gentlemen, please keep in mind that in this half of the race, the spoon will be traveling in the opposite direction. It's going to be traveling upward. And the girls are going to be pulling as fast as they can, which is going to make the spoon travel in excess of 300 miles an hour. Protect yourself, Harry, because the prizes aren't that good. Hilda's praying for you right now. All right. Here we go. Let's have some fun. We're going to see who can take it out the quickest. You're just going to reverse what you just did. There, not yet. Bring it back. There you go. Here we go. On your marks. Take it out. There you go. On your marks, get set, go! Well done. Your team just won that. Do that dance again, that one that you did in the beginning. Congratulations on that, you guys. You made up those points. You did a wonderful job. You did something got caught up down here. It was a very slow start that you went through the first time, but it got caught up on. What the heck is this? Lewis, that was a straight spoon when we started. You have a very talented man there. Yes, you do. That's disgusting. Go put that back on the breakfast table. All right. Well, each team won a leg of the race. Actually, I do not think that we have a winning team or a losing team up here. What I do think is that we have 8 amazing sports for getting involved on the very first night of the cruise. And to say thank you, we are going to give each and every one of you a beautiful bottle of champagne in order to celebrate this night. We also have what is the patented prize here on Tyre's trying to take all the champagne. This is the patented prize here on board that you're going to be able to receive during the different trivias, the men's hairy chest contest, some of the different events and activities. So come on out and have some fun. This is what we call our 24-karat gold plastic trophy. Now, this is like the holy grail of cruising. Everybody's going to want one of these, and they are very sacred, as we only have about 10 billion of them backstage. So we are going to make sure that everybody gets one. There is yours, my dear. Absolutely fantastic. Now, what I am going to ask, ladies and gentlemen, is this was a wonderful night, and some of your fellow guests provided some laughs that I didn't even expect. And we have many, many more laughs with some professional entertainers, some great comedians that are going to be coming to the stage. Please come into this lounge with the attitude that you came in tonight. Come in ready to cheer, ready to sing out loud, ready to laugh out loud, and ready to have a good time. Also, at the end of each performance, cheer as loud as you possibly can. Clap as loud as you can to let the entertainers know that you enjoyed the show. Also, the pinnacle of any performer's entertainment, if you will, is something that we call in the business a standing ovation. If you truly enjoyed what you have seen up on stage, don't be afraid to jump up to your feet and not only let the entertainer hear you, but also see that you appreciated the show. Now, the only reason I'm mentioning this As your cruise director, I will never, ever ask you for a standing ovation if there's a professional entertainer up here on stage. However, for tonight only, I need you to do me a favor. These are not professionals, they're your fellow guests, so as they leave the stage, jump up to your feet and give them the ovation that they deserve. Thank you all very much. You're great sports. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Did you all have a good time tonight? I want to thank you for coming out and being such a great audience. I also want to let you know that we have some wonderful music and entertainment going on around the ship right now. There's a great band at the back of the ship called Music Society. Of course, the disco is open. We also have the casino open, and we will be doing a speed dating in the Tapestry, which is deck 4 midship, coming up at 12 o'clock. If you are single, you definitely want to check that out. Other than that, folks, it's going to be a great cruise. We certainly hope you're excited to be here because the 1,200 team members that are here to exceed your expectations, we know it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Once again, my name is Todd. Welcome on board, and I'll see you out and about. Take care, everybody. Thanks for coming to Showtime. I love you guys.